What's up, everybody? This is the 80 Ways Media Podcast and Talk Show, man. It's your boy, Really Weak, man. Let's start the show, man. Thank you for watching. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Really Weak from 80 Ways Media. Today, we're talking about Meek Mill. He said that he wasn't held for a $50,000 ransom, which everybody would find a little bit off a little bit after the reports came out that he was. So, is he just covering up this story? We're going to find out when we read this article together. Now, keep in mind, man, when I read these articles, man, I'm reading from somebody I'm not a professional. This is me understanding the information the same way anybody would understand this type of information. So I'm pretty much giving it a chance to resonate with people from our little communities and how we understand it. Because when the information gets to us, a lot of times it's watered down. So I'm just gonna read the article and how they put the information out here, and we're gonna see what goes on from there. So let's get straight into it. So Meek Mill denies claims that he was held for $50,000 ransom by LA Crips. So okay, it was the Crips that had him. So let's get into it. Meek Mill has hopped online to respond to rumors that he was once taken by the LA Crips, Rollin 60s Neighborhood Crips, and held for a ransom until Rick Ross paid for his release. We caught him at the club where he was performing at, Luce Cannon says. If you don't know who Luce Cannon is, Luce Cannon, he's been on the No Jumper podcast, and he recently got picked up in a federal case. So let's pray for them boys, make sure that they safe over there. But let's continue going. Luce Cannon said in a surface interview with DJ Akademiks, as soon as he walked in, all of a sudden, all the security that was with him, they spun around. I grabbed cuz like, bro, what's up? I said, get on the phone with Ross. So that sounded like extortion immediately. So he added, we grabbed the nigga and took him outside and we waited. Luce Cannon says Rose paid $50,000 but denies it was extortion, merely calling it a business transaction. Meek shared a screenshot of an article and addressed the allegation directly. He claims Luce, who is currently facing RICO charges, is using the story to confuse his indictment and says that he's never met Luce. This guy must be using the story to confuse his indictment because I never seen him before. I would have put him to God's test on the spot. I never even met Buddy, but I don't negotiate with fake thugs. Ask him what chain because all my chains some shit. What? Watches all 300K and up vibe. So I'm trying to figure out what Meek talking about. Is he clearing it up or is this something we gonna understand? I would have put him to God's test on the spot. Okay, we read that already. So basically I'm gonna just say whether I believe this or not. It's very quite possible that this happened because in LA, man, they don't play about that stuff, man. You have to check in, you have to pay taxes, fees, all kind of things that you probably not gonna want to pay, like, to be honest. Like, and as a gangster rapper as Meek Mill would be, and somebody who frequently talks about being with weapons and gangsters and having a lot of money and muscle around him. So here that you got extorted for $50,000, which is oddly cheap. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a little cheap on the cheaper side. Maybe $100,000 would have made sense, but for somebody like Luce Cannon to do it by itself, 50,000 is definitely enough to get started with. Now it is believable. I do say that this is believable because LA is something else. It's on a different warpath. But Meek Mill is saying it's not. Me personally, I think it did happen. There's no telling when you're in LA, you could just be vibing out in LA and the Crips will probably come mess with you. Bloods may come extort you. You never know. I mean, they are in a RICO case because of extortion and things of that nature. So you never know. But just be careful when you out in LA, man. You got money and you're a famous person. Just be careful out there because they will extort you, man. You know, they get their money the way they get their money, how they live. So they get it how they live. And if you come across that, you going to more than likely be wrapped in with it. Now, Meek Mill is known for lying and saying things didn't happen or things are not true, and nobody really knows the truth. But as we know, because he's in the limelight, a lot of people make up stories about him and stuff like that, like the gay Diddy rumors, him going broke. We done seen all of it. Um, so we really don't know until we just, sit back and watch and we hear more and more of it come out. It's like, why are they coming at you, Meek Mill, so hard? It gets to the point where it's just like somebody's lying and sorry, Meek, it's starting to look like you're the one lying. Uh, but like I said, the LA Crips ain't nothing to play with. The extortion methods that they're using now that they have a RICO case seem to be true because of the RICO case, but they could be false. Nobody knows for sure. They just seem to be true. And a lot of people have had a lot of stories where you have to check in. You have to have a certain amount of money for them to even focus on you. But they will try to take the purse any chance they get. And and they are a dangerous street gang, according to reports. So, like I said, man, just be safe and be careful out there, man. If y'all somebody who is famous or if you got any kind of money, you don't even have to be famous and you out there flexing because they will come for it and they will get it. But that's been the end of this video. It's your boy Really Rick Reviews. Thank you for watching. Let's go.